Temperatures are still expected to rise in the coming days, with the heat index yet to peak in April. The Justice Department is now considering Congressman Arnie Teves as a mastermind in the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo. And starting today, residents and businesses affected by the massive oil spill in Oriental Mindoro can start filing insurance claims. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. Some areas in the country should brace for hotter temperatures as the heat index continues to rise. Based on Pag-asa's forecast for tomorrow, the heat index in Davao City could hit a scorching 50 degrees Celsius. In General Santos City, the real feel could be as high as 48 degrees Celsius. The State Weather Bureau also sees the heat index rising to dangerous levels in the cities of Butuan, Dagupan, and Subic. A health expert has warned of heat strokes and other medical complications amid the high temperatures being felt in the country. Speaking to us earlier here on One News Now, public health expert Dr. Tony Leachon reminded the public to take the necessary precautions versus heat stroke and heat exhaustion. Leachon also noted that the public should try and avoid taking trips to destinations without medical facilities in case of emergencies. But for those whose jobs require them to stay outdoors, Dr. Leachon advises that they stay hydrated and have some source of protection from the heat, like hats or umbrellas. Moving on now to another story, the Justice Department now considers Negros Oriental Congressman Arnie Teves as a mastermind in the murder of Governor Roel Degamo. DOJ Secretary Boying Remulla said that this detail is emerging as the investigation continues. Remulla added that there could be 2 or 3 masterminds responsible for Degamo's slay.
I told you about last week. Congressman Teves texted me. I think they're being considered as masterminds, but I don't know yet. I have to get it from the panel of prosecutors. But right now, the way it's progressing, that's the direction we're heading to.
We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Despite the already high temperatures we've been experiencing the past few days, hotter days are still ahead for the Philippines. That's according to Francis Orsio of Panahon TV in an interview with us here on One News Now. He said that the heat index will peak in April. Citing Pag-asa, Orsio explained that the extreme heat is prevailing because of a high-pressure area and the Amihan or northeast monsoon no longer in effect. Orsio also noted that the heat index today could be anywhere from 42 to 51 degrees Celsius, with Butuan City likely recording the highest heat index in the country.
Since we are yet to experience the peak of the warm dry season, and ayon kasi sa Pag-asa, mas mararamdaman natin itong init ng panahon this coming month of April. So yung nararamdaman natin today or sa mga nakalipas na araw ay kumbaga umpisa pa lang ng tag-init.
And the Philippine Animal Welfare Society, or PAWS, is reminding all pet owners to be on the lookout for signs of heat stroke in their fur babies this dry season. PAWS Executive Director Ana Cabrera said that among the first signs of heat stroke in pets are disorientation and excessive panting and drooling. If they observe any of these symptoms, Cabrera advises pet owners to immediately give water and apply cooling pads on their pets and immediately bring them to the nearest veterinarian.
So just always observe them. And the minute they show any sign of discomfort, then you should be able to take them away from that situation. Always err on the side of caution. If you think it is too hot for you, then it'll be too hot for your pet.
In other news, the processing of insurance claims for those affected by the oil spill in Oriental Mindoro has started today. However, not a single claimant came to the Oriental Mindoro Capitol building where the claims office is located. Individuals, corporations, businesses, and local governments may file an application for the claims. And while the amount that a claimant may receive was not mentioned, the insurance company that covers the sunken empty Princess Empress assures that they will provide compensation from the first day of the incident up to the date of claim. And in sports, the Barangay Ginebra Kings take a commanding 2-0 series lead in their PBA Governors Cup semi-final matchup against the San Miguel Beermen. Meantime, the Meralco Bolts even up their fight against the TNT Tropang Giga. Marty Bautista tells us more.
Up here, TNT trying to push early. Justin Chua scores off the bank and even draws a foul from McDaniel.
The TNT, Tropang Giga, and Meralco Bolts needed an extra session to settle Game 2 of their PBA Governors Cup semifinal series.
Hodge scores on the layup.
That's going to help the cause of Meralco.
Down 111-112 with 6 seconds left, TNT import Ronde Hollis Jefferson split 2 free throws that could have sent them to the driver's seat. In overtime, the Bolts let out an 8-0 run spearheaded by 3 straight baskets from Aaron Black to get away from TNT.
The ball, but they recover. Aaron Black finds a way to score.
That's your import hustling that way.
Final score 124-117. Meralco ties the series at 1 game apiece. Black finished with 28 points and 10 assists, while import KJ McDaniels came up big with 39 points and 20 rebounds for Meralco.
Strategy-wise, Aaron said it, we just wanted to get back on defense. That was something we did very poorly in Game 1. And we thought if we could get back on defense, then we could defend them. So that's the first step. Offensively, Aaron had a good game today, and actually a big game today. And a lot of other guys stepped up and helped out. KJ played much better today than he did in Game 1.
They go down low to Christian Stan Hardinger. One-hander's gone. What a start for Christian.
In the other semis game, the Barangay Ginebra Kings zoomed to an 18-point lead at halftime over sister team San Miguel Beermen.
Brownlee down low, gets fouled, and he scores the basket.
The lead was sustained throughout the rest of the game, even as San Miguel had spurts to try and spark a comeback. Final score 121-103 for Ginebra. Import Justin Brownlee and Christian Stan Hardinger took over the offensive load for the Gin Kings as they both finished with 32 points and 7 assists. Scotty Thompson, meanwhile, notched a triple-double of 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists, along with 3 steals. The Kings are now a win away from returning to the PBA Finals as they take a commanding 2-0 series lead in the best-of-5 series.
It's a best-of-5, and so if you can get the first 2, it's really, really key, and it's really, really hard to do. And for us to come out and meet their energy early, we met their energy early. Got a lead right off the bat. We withheld their runs a couple of times.
PBA semis action resumes on Wednesday, March 29 at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Ginebra looks to close out San Miguel at 3 p.m., while Meralco and TNT battle for a 2-1 series advantage at 5:45 p.m. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.